Your alarm doesn't go off. Your maps don't load. Your bank app won't open. You try to call someone, the line is dead. You walk outside. Every screen on every building is black. Every person on the street is staring at their phone in confusion. The internet is gone, not slow, not down in your area, gone everywhere all at once. This is not science fiction. In 2021, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp went offline for just 6 hours. The economic damage was estimated at $60 million. 6 hours. Now imagine 7 days. What actually happens to the world? Every single day, approximately $8.4 trillion moves through internet-connected financial systems. Stock markets, bank transfers, supply chains, payment networks. On day one of a 7-day outage, none of that moves. Day one, hour one. Every major stock exchange on Earth halts trading immediately. This has happened before. In 2010, a software glitch caused the Dow Jones to drop. Now multiply that uncertainty by every exchange in every country simultaneously going dark with no timeline for restoration. The food on supermarket shelves is managed by internet-connected inventory systems. When a product runs low, an automated order goes out. The truck is tracked by GPS. The warehouse is managed by connected logistics software. Without the internet, that entire chain breaks within 48 hours. Supermarkets in major cities typically hold 3 days of stock. Hospitals switch to paper records within hours. Drug dosing systems, patient monitoring, and surgical scheduling all run through connected systems. It would affect 140 million people within 48 hours. Within hours of the outage, every major airport on Earth grounds all flights. Air traffic control is deeply dependent on internet-connected communication. Every one of them stops. Around 8 million passengers stranded instantly. And here is where it gets interesting, because the impact is not equal, not even close. A farmer in rural Montana with stored food and a hand pump well barely notices day one. A cryptocurrency trader in Singapore who keeps everything digital, wallet, identity, access, loses everything they can touch within hours. Day two, the ATMs run out of cash, not because money is gone, but because software that authorizes replenishment is offline. Card payments don't work. Mobile payments don't work. Stores cannot process payments. Fuel stations cannot sell petrol. People with physical cash become, overnight, the wealthiest people in the room. Here's something almost nobody knows. 95% of all international internet traffic travels through approximately 400 undersea cables. Some of them are no thicker than a garden hose. They run along the ocean floor, largely unguarded. If they stop, everything stops. Day 3. Governments activate emergency broadcast system, radio, television, physical notices. 3 days in with no end in sight, the plans start to run out. Emergency services begin rationing communication bandwidth. Day 4. And here is where something unexpected begins to happen. People start talking to each other, physically. Community bulletin boards appear on walls. Handwritten notices on lampposts. A sharp rise in local community cohesion. Behind the scenes, the engineers are working. Restoring it is not like flipping a switch. It is like rebuilding a city's road network. Day 5. Financial markets show the same pattern every time. Physical assets spike, gold, cash, land, fuel, things you can hold. Day 6. Governments with satellite backup systems begin establishing priority connectivity for critical infrastructure, power grids, water treatment. Day 7. Connection returns. Not fully, not everywhere, but enough. People do not immediately go back to what they were doing. There is a pause, a collective moment of recalibration. The total economic damage ranges between $25 and $35 trillion. Roughly the entire annual GDP of the United States. Gone in 1 week. The outage is not the actual catastrophe. It reveals exactly how fragile the systems we built are. 5 companies control 70% of all internet traffic. The nightmare scenario is a targeted, permanent disruption to those 5 specifically. The question this thought experiment forces you to answer is, what does it mean that stopping it would be this catastrophic? Tell me in the comments. If the internet went down tomorrow for 7 days, what is the single thing you would miss most? Subscribe for a new simulation every week. Unknown outcomes. Every story ends somewhere unexpected.